the Renekton W. It becomes more of a guessing game, mind game.
Ooh, so the global presence.
But Zyricon scales super well for damage output. Orianna provides so much utility for team fights later on, and that's why, Harold, it's actually insane how much extra pressure you're going to get out of that. Now they go for the dive with the Twisted Fate.
Oh, they see clearly on this one. Svenskeren coming in just a little late as they try to smoke screen Ryoma down. But entrance in from Zeyzal. He battle dances back. He still has one more to give to Bang. There's the shield follow-up. Svenskeren on the contracts as Ryoma now has to walk down to this fight. And the good dodge by Svenskeren on the Javelin of Contracts. This one's going to continue. It looks like Kobe Golden Glue's in a way to pinch Ryoma in. They're trying to go as the Devourer from Poom tries to save Ryoma. I don't know if it's going to be enough as 100 Thieves are now swarmed by EG in their own jungle. And Ryoma is trying to limp away from this one as Contracts being pushed out on the other side. And EG is winning a fight on all fronts.
Huge call here for Evil Geniuses. They make the call to trap 100 Thieves on the bottom side with Huni's teleport down, plus the team play rewards them with a dragon, putting a stop to the 100 Thieves win condition of the early soul pressure for themselves, even though Someday is going to be a giant monster in this game, which is true of most 100 Thieves games, by the way.
Kobe, this guy. Look for him in your game. Oh, onto mid lane, Ryoma. A lot of damage here, and he doesn't have any means to get out of this one. EG.
And the difference here, now the pressure is actually on 100 Thieves. If Golden Glue can continue to attack.
As it gets attacked now by the side of 100 Thieves. EG sets up mid lane, and Huni looks like they're going to try to pick up Poom here. Wow, gold card from Ryoma to maybe stop this engage, but it looks like Poom gets knocked up Charm, and he is going to be going down. Golden Glue picks that one up, and that's
here for Golden Glue. He was always talked about as being a scrim god, and that's why he kept showing back. Second dragon, they put a stop to the dragon stacking of 100 Thieves, plus got a bunch of gold for themselves. That just turned.
100 Thieves only has a bit of road to work with when they go for these engages. Now, Someday, he is caught in the river and without a paddle. Contracts able to get here. Poom coming in to try and get a Devourer save. And Conqueror is up, and Huni is down.
And we were talking about, yeah, he doesn't have a single cloth armor in there. He doesn't need defense when he's fighting an Ornn tank in the river. So he fully stacks up. Contracts comes in.
It looks like they may try to get one here. A battle dance. There's their quickness, and they go right in. As we say it, they pull the trigger, and Poom may be the one to die. He's first to go down. And Someday.
Twisted Fate Ultimate and Ash Arrow looking for a pick. Hits an Ash Arrow, and they have to flash out. They come 5-on-5 setup. Obviously, 100 Thieves drafted for super early game, super aggressive play.
And on the abilities, will do a nice chunk of damage. And he's going to grab one for the team. So they can protect second tier, but they have nothing in mid, which gives so much good damage back as Ryoma outplays that. 100 Thieves feels good to step forward on this fight. Someday on the push towards bot lane.
Look like, oh, that's another attempt for 100 Thieves. They don't get a pick. That doesn't matter if you don't get the pick, since they instantly burn the teleport, and that means 2 towers.
So when a team knows they have to work around their opponent because the fight is better, but 100 Thieves are still forced to the Drake. They're able to take it and stop Soul from Evil Geniuses, but they lose too.
Your opponent's a difficult question, okay? You basically have to fight this Ocean Soul fight because that's so much power. You're just going to get run over with it. Now, you either go for the steal, you try and get the extra kills on the outside. They're actually going to chase down a couple of 100 Thieves members too. Here comes Golden Glue.
Red Bull Baron buff powered, and now they're into this fight. Golden Glue with the shockwave onto Poom. He's going to nail one right there. Redemption comes down, saving him home for a little bit longer. But they're still going to be able to chip away at the Frog Man. Poom goes down.
All the defense is here for 100 Thieves. This should be EG with the Baron buff, getting the inhibitor, even probably getting another inhibitor tower, as you already see Huni buffing up the mid lane, trying to get that one in place as well.
Strong mid-game to what could be. He's going to be hanging out here mid to push another wave in. They're not even worried about top. They're trying to go one after the other consecutively, and they got the cannon wave to do it.
Golden Glue CS is actually insane right now. 336 at just over 30 minutes. It's past the 10 per minute mark. Golden Glue is a freaking monster.
He is the state of farm, if you will. Let's get an inhibitor in mid. As they go top, that wave's ready. The ping is there, and God, they're still so strong. Mana's there. Ocean's keeping them a bit topped off. 2 minutes until they even need to go down to the bot side. There's a pink ward there for 100 Thieves, so they'll know if anything's tricky to start. And, oh, pull in. Poom looks like he could be in trouble. Contract's trying to help from the side, but the vision is lost in the jungle, and they're going to start knocking up Someday. He's caught between 4 right now, and instantly Melts is the one that needs to stay alive for 100 Thieves. He slices, he dices, and he goes down himself. Golden Glue picks up a kill, and so does Svenskeren, and it looks like EG is going to be in the base. 100 Thieves with the final touches on.
Yeah, it looked like Ryoma was trying to catch the minions and cut them off for a possible base rush, but the top side is already there, so EG don't have to worry about the mid lane minions. They just go straight top side with the double minion wave here. They will lay waste to the 100 Thieves base.
Oh, Kobe, a quick one back and forth in the beginning, but EG comes out swinging even harder here for game 1. A huge game from the middle of the map all around, and EG coming together to take this first game of the series against 100 Thieves.
Neither one of the Swole Bros died a single time in this game.
Gets the chance to show up on this game, create those impact plays, and we'll see if the pressure gets to him or he gets to Evil Geniuses. Twisted Fate's going to be locked in for Kenny. Throw out that Lancer hook. Oh, Contracts just goes straight into the brush, down to 250 HP immediately. He'll pull on the bang as he takes damage back. It's going to be a 5v5 brawl to start it out. Game 2 is on fire. It's going to be Evil Geniuses, though. He has had full push the whole time, so finally pulling Contracts up one more time. That Predator strikes up, and we got a TP coming for them as well. It's going to be a 3v1. Quick kill for Ryoma as he just pops in for a quick hello.
Damage there.
Yeah.
Renekton can definitely win it on the backside with fully stacked Conqueror. Here we go, bottom side, though.
Ooh, Contract's getting trailed by Svenskeren here that turns this fight around for 100 Thieves. Contract's very low to going down. Golden Glue now has to shield himself out of this fight as he gets in quick with the Destiny. And it's Someday now on the other side. They're trying to pincer, but it does not look like it's going to work. Ryoma's the only one that can save this. And can he? Devour saves Hooney as they get another kill onto Someday. And now Ryoma's the one who might be out of position. Sven's still alive somehow as Evil Geniuses skirts out of dying on this one. But 100 Thieves are right on their coattails.
And I think they're planning a Stand United here because Stand United and Twisted Fate Hold are both up.
They go in. Maybe they can get him on a Devourer here. He's actually locked down solid, and they are going to be able to chomp him up. Poom doesn't even need to. That kill goes over to Bang.
Strategy here. They let the Renekton push in, get turret plates for himself, but they commit hard to the top side. They will get the whole turret for themselves. First turret bonus. 100 Thieves, you know, it's good for Contracts to also get this.
Has to be used there, but very awesome play by him to keep himself alive in what would have been a quick 4v1 death. Mooney now rotating out. The omnipresent play of this team is helping him. He goes down after the chase in the jungle.
A secondary target, even though a Bang doesn't get hit by any of them. They'll be happy to take.
Just walks right through the enemy's arms.
And there you go, Dragon number 2, 100 Thieves. They do start to feel a little bit worried here as Dragon stacking will start to close in. Someday, though, caught in a spot.
Boom's pushing up. As Someday gets caught, he's going to try to silence the team, and he does. That could slow down EG for a moment, but they still have a big attack on this one going forward. They take down Contracts, and Someday gets out alive. Mid-turret.
Yep, there it go.
They turn. Get a flash, get a pull. Oh, he ate him up as he was flying through the air. Bang's going to be all right, though. He understood what happened. He got himself right out of the belly of Zazel. That was interesting, though, as they almost got themselves killed. Svenskeren got a teleport coming down on the other side.
They really want to force the early Ocean Soul for themselves. And EG kind of backing away. Svenskeren looking for the steal.
He's behind. He's just laughing at this Drake, not knowing what to do. Drake's resetting. It's not. Looks like he's actually going to be able to get it for himself. No, the steal goes over to Contracts. They're going to be able to get Ocean out of that poke comp, but now EG is running full freight train over the wall, and they're going to try to get the fight for themselves. Poom almost going down, but he stays alive long enough to get a kill for his marksman. And this is just a fight that went in favor of Evil Geniuses in the end. Evil Geniuses now push mid, and what an exchange after the Drake was taken. They were not happy. Uh-oh.
Odin-san got his cleanse back up.
Yeah, that saying he needs it.
EG really need to make it work, actually. Gold card into a Zazel dive.
Someday in a fight for his life is Poom just on the other end trying to help. A third teleport's going to come in. He's going to silence him under the turret. Great silence. Poom picks up a kill onto Zazel for this one, and it's going to be drowsied on to the members of 100 Thieves. Going down is Someday. Poom's going to fall after. And this is just a slaughter under the turret for 100 Evil Geniuses. It looks like 100 Thieves was going to grab it with teleporting everybody down. confused me. And EG comes up with a fight.
Yeah, EG pushing the tempo here with just the summoner teleport for Huni rather than waiting for Stand United. An Abyssal Voyage from Zayzil. Here we go, Rib. Ocean Soul fight. Can they land the poke?
Oh, Zayzil gets pulled in. That's going to be the Stand United as well for a bigger shield. Huni's in, the kill going into Poom, who initiated that fight, hoping to follow up with some damage. But EG is just firing on all cylinders right now. Svenskeren looking for the flank around, tries to get a bit of chip damage down onto the team as he throws out an ultimate now. And EG is just tempting 100 Thieves into a fight.
It has to be a big Zoe bubble to hit. Ryoma needs to chunk people out. EG!
That's exactly the way EG had to do it. Don't let the poke comp even get in place to poke. Now that might be a problem. 100 Thieves put themselves entirely into the pit versus Evil Geniuses. This has to be a play from Someday. If he can start spinning, he can start winning. Only one call to meet comes out. EG Bang now firing back as he is cocked and loaded. And that is going to be Evil Geniuses coming up big on.
Yes, they did hit a speed bump, not getting the Ocean Soul super quickly, but still playing. Still the same plan.
Quickly taking out contracts as he did not. Chasing out Poom here.
Oh, I don't think
he will
that's
need
going to
an
work.
Entire gang to get out of this one alive, and some say it's there. It will just not be there this game. Poom's going to go down. They deliver this one over to Golden Glue. Oh, actually, that's going to...
Pushing forward to make a deep run into the 100 Thieves base.
Oh, Sven coming out. Actives and all onto Someday here as he throws a bit. It's going to be dead for him. Huni actually comes in with a TP. Is that a little later? Can he get the kill on Someday? This would be huge if Huni buys enough time for the team to get into position. Cody Sun's very low on HP. That's a huge silence. A double kill for Poom. They're looking for more from the side. 100 Thieves, and they will not stop with blood in the water. A volley back as Bang stings tall, and he tries to fire back right in front of the enemy. And nobody can touch him. They're all slowed. They're all getting kited.
Right. Able to get away in safety. This is going to be Ocean Soul burned down. They got to get it.
Blasting it. Cody Sun's in the pit. He's trying to fire back. They're going to lose one already as Ryoma goes down immediately, but Cody Sun's still free to fire. Zayzil's now trying to step forward to be the meat wall, and they're going to be able to get a double kill onto Svenskeren.
One more minion wave you can use to try and get some gold for your team. Secondary tower mid, secondary tower on the bottom side as well. Could be a very viable target. Cody Sun trying to get some defense here in the mid lane, but he doesn't have enough of those traps left stacked up. And it's going to be EG inside the base.
Someday getting forced out. Nobody's even needing to chase him. Huni's just going to make sure he can't back for now. Okay, now it's time to dance. Huni got a little close. Mid-bot turret's going to go down. That's the one more inhib turret, rather, for 100 Thieves is left. As this inhibitor will allow super minions to start flying down the bot side. Someday does not want it to go down right away. The arrow comes through from Bang, and the fight really hasn't started yet. Huni gets grabbed up. He can still stay safe in this situation as Shen. Not a problem. Boom goes down. Someday taking quite a bit of damage in the front line of 100 Thieves. Cannot stay.
So 100 Thieves, they want to play. Oh, here's the arrow into Cleanse.
Golden going hard. Gorilla Glue on this one as he puts himself in the middle of the fight. Contract's going to be going down on this. Redemption comes through for a bit of the heal, and he is going to get knocked down after this. Zanya's. It's going to be Poom falling, though. Contract somehow still keeping himself alive, actually, as Ryoma comes through from the side. Looks like they're still scuffing this one out, and then nobody's going to go down. No, it is going to be Huni falling. You live forever so long. Contract's just over the wall. If he can hit it with a spear, it gives him much more chance. That's going to be going over to Someday. Oh, my God, 100 Thieves get it. They're going to be going through this fight hard. They have to get themselves some distance so they can get out of Cody Sun's kite. Here's Bang, starts to fire back. Who's going to be getting it? It's just the headshots. Cody Sun's Infinity Edge and right
Hicks here from EG, and you think just as they're about to do it again off of those kills, the steal comes in. And
been alive for so long because he's been farming everything. And now it's 100 Thieves on Evil Genius's side of the map in game 2. 100 Thieves coming out strong here. Elder now in their hands as they're ready to emulate their opponents if they get down low enough up front, and that Asher won't be up anytime soon. Looking for a gold card maybe that could put the side of EG out of position. So much damage going on to Ryoma. He made a mistake, and now he's going to get taken down. 100 Thieves still has a bit of cushion to work with, but maybe more members to cleanse now from Poom. The teleport comes in as they call Someday. He's needed in the fight, but can he make a difference now? Evil Genius is pushing down the mid lane as Someday's locked up. The call comes in. He was Furiosity. Oh, but it's not enough to heal him up. And again, here comes the TP. 100 Thieves doing what they can. Cody Sun standing up front. Remember, Mercurial Scimitar is still there, so we can make a play which seems like he's out of position. That might throw EG, but they just have too many numbers right now. Ryoma, Paddle Star is now starting to come out. Almost hits Svenskeren. What a dash by him. seeing that come from downtown on this one to even up the series. Kobe, what a game so far. Evil Geniuses puts a little more money in their pocket, but really just short on getting a gank towards the top side as Evil Geniuses is skirting around the fight of 100 Thieves.
And now it will be EG's turn with the Elder Dragon and Baron. They started to chase him down.
Someday doesn't want to get too low in this situation, but he goes for the back line. Golden Glue is low. Shield comes out here. That's the Stand United. It looks like that's going to be locked up through the fight as we don't see him coming out on the other side. Zazel safe. Mooney gets himself back. And it looks like Ryoma's taking damage now. Still, a huge scatter as no finalized damage can come through. Bang takes a bit there, and that's going to be Poom going down. 100 Thieves not looking good to start this one off as they were really just trying to react to what Evil Geniuses was doing the whole time. Elder makes it that much easier. And with the bot lane pushing in, Hooney has already teleported in to put the final touches on the base. They're trying to rush for him. He gets good taunting onto Someday. Someday going to the back line as he always would to do as much damage as he could going down. Evil Geniuses with the seesaw, as you called it, Kobe. They're going to take this one, and they're pushing 100 Thieves right off of that one.
Let's give it another shot here. The first two ones, those don't count, okay? Back to the Heck Room.
And a Malphite getting locked in for Someday here, so they'll be
Thieves getting them this comfortable dragon for themselves with the pushing lanes.
Here, Cody Sun is waiting for the waves as they come in here on the cannon. They know they can't push forward as Drake is taken. Coming into this game, so it may just be an all-out fight that gets us into our Drake. Since Garen is really just staying within the team, thinking Bang's going to be able to come up and help. Uses the ultimate to get on the safe side, but it's not safe anywhere as Ryoma comes down. Golden Glue trailing himself into the fight as well, chasing a low health bar, but is it too far? Hooney comes through, Copter Horse in as he gets a double kill for himself and then goes down. Retribution kill going over to Someday as he uses Unstoppable Force to get out, but then he's killed. And I loved actually the changes on Lucian. My least favorite one was in the short piercing fight, but it is what it is. Can't let him cheat on everything. Good damage here onto Poom. He gets caught in the final chapter and they write him off. Ryoma though misses the chain on Golden Glue. That was huge. Would have been cleansed out, but definitely doesn't deter Golden Glue from more of the fight here. Contracts with a big kickback from Lee Sin. And he saves himself and Cody Sun for the time being. Oh, the paddle star just over Contract's shoulder. He'll be back, but not fast enough for the Drake with that Herald return. A nice fight by EG to just be controlling overall. Know they had the pressure here. Push 100 Thieves out.
Yeah, they're playing.
Off to 3 assists this game, so he hasn't been able to catapult his damage and do as much as he returned on last time. Flash comes through as he tries to dodge what would be the kick. Almost gets enough damage down with an end of the line, but Contracts comes up big. Hooney's coming with the teleport over the wall, and Hooney's going to use the ultimate, a quick copter kill, and now he's on to Someday. Golden Glue could cut off Ryoma here if he takes the right path, and yes, they're going to push him right back in, and that's a double kill again for Hooney.
Yeah, hey, we weren't done here. I've got the blue buff. I'm the level 11 Zoe.
Hooney on full control.
Much of a strong chase tool. Okay,
He got Triforce now, too. That's a quick Triforce, honestly. 2 minutes onto the Infernal. Looks like damage is going to reign over our map this time, and it's already been charred a bit. Boom's going to go down as Hooney is...
Game number 2, they have double globals. And game number 3, super strong early bottom presence from Bang and Zazel, heavily playing off that. Svenskeren going over there over and over with the Graves, and now he gets stunned up though.
Hooney top pushing. The team uses final chapter to stop 100 Thieves in their track, and the final damage coming through is going to be able to take down Contracts. One more shot going on to Poom, and that's a double kill in for Golden Glue. What a third game from Evil Geniuses, just not stopping on the aggression.
Yeah, they are definitely proving to be the better team.
This is 3 for EG. 100 Thieves looking to steal out their first one, so Evil Geniuses isn't going to put themselves in a death position to make that happen. Yeah, Drake goes over to 100 Thieves, but EG is going to fight Someday on the backside. 1 for 1 so far, and Someday's now the front line. This isn't going to be good. Hooney goes right into the middle of the team as he gets kicked right out by Contracts. Still Someday between a rock and a hard place. Culling comes out, and it's just going to be the tickling on
Pantheon Malphite dive we're talking about. Ooh, we got a little picture-in-picture of the live.
Fight in the mid lane on Channel Live.
As well. No deaths for him this game on the Lucian, and he's been playing aggressively on the edge.
Yep. Heading up top. Kill coming in for Svenskeren. Prowling projectile comes through. Hooney's just trying to chase this fight as it's a double kill going in for Sven. Golden Glue with the Sleepy Trouble Bubble gets one on the end, but does he have the follow-up?
They need to push inside the base. Maybe a steal, Cody-san.
Someday. Almost at the last second, but they didn't try to do it. Seeing Huni on the backside of the fight doesn't have much to offer here as he picks up the honey fruit. EG is peeling off. His boom goes down before he can even go in. That's how fast that happened. Huni coming around with the ultimate to see if he can get himself in. This is going to be a big one if he can. Right in from the backside onto Someday as he tries to cut the team down. Bang! Almost coming up with a kill, but it's went back. Just looked like a reset. Didn't tell him it was aggro, but that's going to be the fight. Evil Geniuses in the base, and they'll have Golden Glue soon. He's got a long walk back.
Yep, Baron buff here. EG just laying waste to the base. They should be
ways to do it with poke in there and then bringing it back to just being a full engage comp. They are looking great, Kobe, and I completely agree. Huni here being the front line, and he just wants in, flying over his shoulder as he aggresses onto the side of 100 Thieves, and looks like EG is standing poised now to take an Infernal in 17 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, Huni's going in.
Over the wall with the final chapter of 4v2 as these are now the power crew. Huni and Zeyzal going strong. Golden Glue over the wall. They don't even want the Drake. They want more kills. Zeyzal with the prowling projectile snipes one down, and Huni is just tanking over and over. Mid lane's clear, so EG has a way to walk through, and they're staring down 100 Thieves in their own base.
Yep, GG for EG. It's gonna be a 3-0. 100 Thieves Nexus turrets don't stand a chance.
Super strong game from Evil Geniuses. All around participation from every lane as they brought that pain to 100 Thieves. Evil Geniuses will find themselves moving on in the summer playoffs.
All right, that one was definitely a
of FlyQuest into Team Liquid, if that were the one that we were going to end up with. But FlyQuest into Cloud9, okay, fine, you think it's possible, but you don't think it's likely you would actually predict Cloud9 there?
Well, I think it's entirely dependent on where Cloud9 is at, because their downfall in the end of the split was about not being able to find their champions that fit them in the current meta, and then the new patch came around. So I'm assuming that they're going to continue to struggle in finding that stride, because they have not had stage games. They've just been sitting there and waiting. So there's a possibility that everything they've practiced doesn't work out when they actually play in a game. I think that is what I would bank on if I were to think that FlyQuest is going to win. But if Cloud9 get it together, this is still the same Cloud9 that's dominating teams all year long. So if that's the Cloud9 that shows up, I don't think that FlyQuest will be able to beat them.
You can see there that about him, because when it came to their elimination match, player of the series will go to Svenskeren in the jungle, popping off on the graves across the games.
Yeah, it's really good to see him actually show up here. I was worried where the Svenskeren was that was the MVP before, but it seems like when they are more confident in giving him a better matchup, like probably saying, he can deliver. Now, I think Game 2, when you start with First Blood in the jungle, is a lot easier to pilot, but regardless...
It's a lot easier, but you're not guaranteed to get 16 kills just because you get First Blood. He absolutely popped off this.
The LCS, everyone. After such a wonderful performance in that 3-game series versus 100 Thieves, I had to hear from none other than EG's Svenskeren. First of all, I got to get your gut reaction to the fact that you had to face off against 100 Thieves, which also meant that you're now in the lower bracket.
Yeah, I think a lot of us really took the loss against FlyQuest pretty rough, because it was really close and we kind of stumbled in the end. I think we learned a lot from that best of 5, and we just got some experience that I don't think 100 Thieves were really ready for, because of the game going, like our series against FlyQuest went to 5 games. So I think we improved a lot as a team from that series, and yeah, I mean, just happy that we're still in the playoffs and we still have a chance to make Worlds.
You mentioned the improvement that you've made since then, and I think one of the areas that was key was the fact that you all seemed very responsive to what was happening in the series. For instance, in games 1 and 2, 100 Thieves had very clear game plans for how they wanted to win with early games, with Ocean Drakes. So for you, how did you manage to use that information to create these advantages for EG to make things a bit more stable when things got rocky?
Yeah, so I'm not going to lie, the games were definitely pretty chaotic. In the game 2, the game was really back and forth, and I mean, when I'm playing Graves, I feel like I can always just kind of carry in the late game, so I don't feel too pressured. Like, you just need to calm down as a team and not be too stressed out. But yeah, I mean, the games were definitely competitive, and I think they probably tilted a bit after they lost that game 2, where they really made a comeback. We kind of threw the game, and then we ended up winning anyway. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just happy that we're able to end up clean in game 3 and overcome the game 2 throws.
And you mentioned your Graves play, and it was straight up fire during this series. A lot of your ability to do that, I'm sure, comes from the work that has happened with the team. So walk me through how that has been since the integration of Huni and Golden Glue in the solo lanes, because we saw some compositions from y'all that seemed more characteristic of the old EG.
Yeah, so I mean, just what Huni and Golden Glue brings to the team is just really strong voices and clear goals on how to play the game, like in a team play wise, like objective focused, I guess. So it makes the game a bit easier for me to play when there's always like a clear plan, and I know where to be on the map whenever we have a plan. So as long as we keep up pre-planning and I mean playing the game how we want to play the game and looking for objectives, then it's pretty easy to play. Yeah.
And speaking of planning, I'm sure you're already thinking about your next potential series. You face a similar situation as TSM, where either you are going to face a team that knocked you to the lower bracket, which is FlyQuest, or you face off against Cloud9. Which of these scenarios would you prefer, and just what are your thoughts going into that matchup, especially considering the history with some of these teams?
Yes, I mean, I'd be very surprised if FlyQuest beats C9. I think C9's going to beat them, and then we're going to have to play them again. And I mean, last time it was a really close series, and I feel like we learned probably more than they did. I think they went into the series a lot stronger than we did, but towards the end of that series, I think we improved a lot. And I mean, coming next week, if FlyQuest does lose against C9, I think we're going to be able to beat them.
I know we're all looking forward to see what happens in the next matches to come. But with this, I know that you said that you're going to send 100 Thieves on vacation. You did that today. Thank you for stopping by. All right, everybody. Now that we have all of these games gifted to the side of Evil Geniuses in their matchup against 100 Thieves, that makes 100 Thieves the second team to make their permanent exit from the playoffs. For more on that, let's close things out with the State Farm Analyst Desk.
Thank you very much.